In between the big projects that came my way recently, I decided to squeeze a short one. I was postponing this for a long time and I wish I made it sooner. Today I will be installing my TS custom shaft extender for Fanatec wheelbase, which will allow me to keep the monitor between wheelbase and steering wheel. Now let's see how this went. Hi, I'm Stujo and welcome to my garage. In my previous video on this topic I already covered why would somebody need a shaft extension. And of course when I switched back to my Fanatec wheelbase I wanted that one installed as well. This particular product is manufactured by TS Custom, which is Croatian-based startup company. It is CNC machined from high-grade aluminum and it comes in black or blue anodization. It will give you exactly 70mm extension. It also comes with pre-installed automotive grade cables which are needed to actually install it. Finish is superb and it really looks like a high grade product. Installation is quite fast and pretty straightforward. TS Custom YouTube official channel has a great instruction video about that and link to it should be popping on your right corner right about now. Either way, I will also quickly guide you through it. Start by untightening the compression collar on the shaft assembly. When loosened enough, gently pull on the wheelbase side quick release shaft. Be careful with the cables and if needed, rotate several times anti-clockwise to release them a little. Once you feel you have enough length to work with it, you can proceed to next step. As it is very complicated to discern based on cable colors, I marked one of the connector sets. Both extension cables are identical, but still you have to pay attention to which side you are connecting them. Be extra careful when disconnecting the wheelbase cables as they are quite brittle. Once you have removed the shaft, you can proceed by plugging in the extension. Pay extra attention when connecting and best use the marked cables on the same side. You can watch one of the connectors in the extension shaft to make it easier to assemble back. Rotate clockwise this time and slide it carefully in the wheelbase. For best results, align both compression cutouts. It should be quite easy now to slide in the extension in the wheelbase. Align the retention collar so it matches the compression cutouts. Initially tighten a little, alternating between both sides. Don't go all the way yet and make sure the cutout on the compression ring is the same on both sides. After the compression ring is fixed in place, finish off by tightening on both sides all the way. Now we can connect the shaft itself. Again, pay close attention to which side is the marked connectors. Be extra careful to connect the cables on the proper side, otherwise you can damage your wheelbase. In order to make installation a little easier, on this side you can also watch the connector inside the shaft itself a little. This should help you install the shaft and it should slide in easily in the extension. This is not a mandatory step, but if you like symmetrical things you can align the shaft with the compression groove. Keep in mind that either way you won't see it when in driving position. Tighten everything all the way and you are done. Installation is complete. Now with the extension in place, there is only one thing left to do. Now let's put back the wheelbase on the rig and see how it performs. I'm using here Z-Ring version 4, but I never put the Fanatec retention screw in place. You can clearly see the side flex comes most from the steering wheel and the QR itself. The rig wheelbase uprights also play a part here, but the extension itself is very stable. When we take a look from above, we can notice the same. Bear in mind these are extreme conditions and such side forces are barely present. Despite the small diameter, the extension has quite thick walls and it's very stable. Now it is opportune moment to mention I modified a little my Simlab side mount to accommodate the extra length. The side mounts were exchanged with 8080 series end plates, so I could move the whole construction a little farther. Here you can see how I initially assembled the Simo upside mount. I did not like how near are the 4080 aluminum extrusion faces, so later I modified it. Even in this configuration I can move the monitor further back as I have still more space from the face of the wheelbase. Also it can be dropped lower if needed. This is a Samsung G9 49-inch monitor which is quite thick in the middle, but as you can see the extension is long enough to accommodate it properly. I have more than enough space between steering wheel and monitor. Another point worth mentioning here is that I flipped the wheelbase upwards so I can still have access to the LCD screen. This is quite handy for monitoring and when changing force feedback settings with the steering wheel. Now I am able to see my instrument cluster through the steering wheel and it has perfect position. I know I can drop the monitor even lower, but there is no need to do so. Handbrake and sequential shifter are vertically very well positioned. Yet again they are a little behind the steering wheel, so I should move them closer to me. Even in this configuration they are far away from monitor and can be properly operated. And now it's time for a short demo of the viewpoint I achieved. It is very complicated to show that in video, but the best option that I found is to place a GoPro in front of my eyes. I barely can see anything with the GoPro in front of my eyes, but this is the best view angle I could achieve. So please be patient and excuse my driving.
Flat crest, 50, 6 right, into 6 left over crest, extra long, 60. Keep right of a crest, caution slow, keep right of a 50, turn, 1 left, unseen. 120. Flat crest, 50. Keep left of a jump. And keep right into caution, 6 left of a long of a jump, tightens 4. Into 3 right long, opens of a crest, 80. 6 left of a crest, extra long, tight 4 right long, opens of a crest, 60, 6 right, to keep left of a 80, caution crest, turn 3 left long, 80, 6 right long, opens of a crest, jump, 30, crest, 5 left, extra long of a crest, 30. 5 right long, opens of a crest, into flat left of a crest, 60. Turn 5 left of a jump crest, and 6 right long, opens of a crest, into 6 left, extra long, tightens 5. 30. 4 right of a crest, narrow, 70. 5 left, tightens. Into 5 right long, tightens 3, don't cut tarmac. Caution 30 to chicane, left entry. 50. 5 right, 30, turn 4 left, tightens gravel, into 5 right, into 6 left, 120, 6 right of a crest long, 50, crest and 5 left, and 6 right, into 6 left long, tightens, keep middle of a 150, 6 right, extra long, opens, keep right of a big jump, caution 80, keep right of a jump, into 4 left of a crest, tightens, into 6.
The TS Custom Shaft Extension is one very good product, and with the price of €112 when I bought it, in my opinion it's totally worth it. It is made with highest quality, very beautiful anodization, and it's quite elegant as well. It gives you a total of 70mm extension, which in my findings is more than enough. With the extension in place, I am not only able to see my instrument cluster through the steering wheel, but also the virtual horizon is right where I would expect it to be, just in front of my eyes. Now the monitor is much closer to me and it enables me to use 27-inch size monitors and place them properly where they should be. This is great boost in immersion, and in my opinion, especially with smaller monitors, it's a mandatory upgrade. At 70mm long, I managed to fit even my G9, which is one of the thickest monitors there is on the market today. The TS Custom extension introduced no additional flex in my system, which has a lot to say about the quality of its engineering. With the other manufacturers already providing you with in-house extensions, I am amazed that Fanatec never made one. The TS Custom extension solved a lot of issues for me and also gave me much better overall experience. If you want to get one, check the links in the description. Hope this will be helpful for you as it was for me. Thank you for your attention and see you next time.